on how to French kiss a girl. Her mouth tastes like cigarettes and flaming hot Cheetos.
Oh, yeah.
So you get a patch vest with this as well. That's in your arsenal now.
Oh, patch vest.
Yeah, like a vest with some patches.
Oh, yeah.
So we move on. Your friendships are awesome. High school is the best, and life is good that you almost forget your mission. Then it happens. The active kids don't do heroin, probably. Organization to promote not doing heroin hires Fred Durst for their big Just Say sports rally.
Singer of Limp Bizkit.
You know it isn't Fred Durst, and you know that when he takes the stage singing Nookie, he's changing Stick It Up Your to Don't Do Drugs, Please.
Okay.
You see Tony, and you...
David, can you sing that?
I did it all for the nookie. Come on, the nookie.
The what?
Come on, so you can take that cookie and stick it up your ass. Stick it up your ass.
Thank you.
So instead of Fred Durst, we're getting a knockoff.
Yeah.
It's called Fred Durst. Fred Durst.
Fred Durst. You see Tony and you know he's becoming a better person already. Hearing one of his heroes gives him such an important mission, he can only end in him going on to cure the most of the problems that will help humanity transcend its physical form and begin exploring the stars. You've got to stop him. So, Goth. This is your only option because you're the Goth. Activate the hidden fog machines and play the Manson cover you've been working on for a whole week.
Hell yeah.
That's our only option,
So you got to use the option.
Let's rock out with our collective cocks.
You jump down from the rafters, flaring your bondage pants for better wind resistance. You land, anime style, in a crouch. Goths from every grade level flood to the stage.
It's me on Marcus's shoulders in a giant trench coat. Rocking out.
Kicking all of the Fred Durst band into submission. It's time for the Baby Whalers to first show, and you start playing some really dark guitar sounds. Fred Durst ends up in the hospital, and over 50% of the school becomes goth.
We converted him. With our song.
1 week later, you're taken to the secret FEMA goth internment camp.
I'm imagining us performing, right?
Yeah.
And because obviously we're both singing.
Yeah.
There's a really tall mic where I am at the top, and then one at my crotch where you're singing.
You're singing harmonies.
You're doing the backups.
Yeah, see, I'm doing harmonies from the dick.
Yeah.
So they take you to an internment camp where they re-educate you with conformist principles. You awaken as the lead singer from Rage Against the Machine. Take the revolution to the White House now,
All right.
apparently.
We are Zach De La Rocha.
So we're getting close, just so you know, boys.
Okay.
You've been invited to the White House for a meeting with the president. You aren't frisked at the door, and the Secret Servicemen salute you with a certain kind of respect reserved only for true kings. And you are one, to be sure.
Oh.
You open the door to the Oval Office and find the president doing that thing that got him in big trouble in the 90s. He brings...
To walk in on
Bill Clinton with Monica Lewinsky.
Oh.
He brings a certain aplomb, though. And you can't help but bask in the majesty of the most prestigious room in America. So you can become him, rat him out to the media, or take off Monica's Jackie O hat and put on a Che Guevara hat instead.
Okay.
You can become him somehow.
So, become the president of the United States.
I feel like this time travel has just gone way out as far as what's happened and everyone's androids.
So
It's
we can
weird.
become the president.
Yep.
What's the second one?
Rat him out to the media.
Rat him out to the media,
Or you
which,
can-
I mean, that happens eventually
happens in
anyway.
real life
And what's
anyway,
the
yeah.
third one?
Take off her Jackie O hat and put on a Che Guevara hat instead.
So it's like trying to start the revolution
Yeah, right.
while she's giving sloppy toppy to the president.
What the hell? Yeah.
What option? What do
The
you
hat
think, boys?
option's very funny.
Yeah, it is very funny.
What do you want to do? Do you want to become... we're not going to do the middle one.
We're not going to do the middle one. That's just real life.
Becoming the
He gets
president,
impeached.
I guess, is kind of like...
Like the current one.
If we're trying to prove ourselves to our brother, becoming the president is like... That I kind of feel like that is the top of the top.
I feel like that's the goal that this Choose Your Own Adventure wants us to get to.
Yeah.
You want to take
Be
the brother
a
down.
president.
Do you want to become a dual president?
Yeah.
All right.
The president, you're going to become him.
Yeah, let's do it.
You run into Bill Clinton as hard as you can in an attempt to merge with his beam.
I mean, another guy just wrapped up into like a fireball.
I mean, that's how it works in this universe.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah.
He yelps as you knock Miss Lewinsky's android imprint into the floor. Sorry, Mr. President, I wanted to become you. He looks at you, soulful eyes shining with hope and youth he worked for 8 years to build something better for. Well, I want you to become you, son. We're going to need folks of all types for this bright future this country faces. 100 billion surplus, that whole internet thing, and they're making entire movies on computers now. What do you think of that? His folksy mannerisms are a wonderful combination of intoxicating and nostalgic for an era you can't quite put your finger on, except that you're sure it's not the 90s. Suddenly, Lewinsky pulls out a big-ass gun. Sorry, Mr. President, I'm a robot. Clinton chuckles. I knew something was up. Monica loved chess, and all you wanted was my sex. So are you going to kill me? Let her kill him, or don't let her kill him? This is Lewinsky's android.
Yeah.
We wanted to become president. I say she blew him. Now let her blow his head off.
I reckon that's a
Let her kill him?
Yeah.
You are sorry you have to do this to Bill Clinton, a really nice guy, but you'd rather be the president than not murder him in cold blood. Do it, Robot Monica. Send his beautiful soul out to the Mark Twain novel in the sky. President Clinton closes his eyes, smiling the same smile that would stay in America's collective consciousness for all eternity.
And her dress.
Bang! Reality is ripped apart, and the future Tony steps out of the hole. Well done, Daryl. You've stopped me from becoming the monster I was doomed to be. I'm proud of you.
We win.
Fuck off, Tony. I killed the stupid robots, and now everyone is going to like me. He shakes his head. Daryl, I need you to consider what I, a world-renowned super genius, would have done if I had invented time travel. I need you to think about my ability to make robots in the shape of any human being I want. And the fact I decided to send my brother back to do a job that anyone could have done. You hated Saw. You hated Saw 2. Saw 3 was pretty good, though. I sent you back because I wanted to see what you do, and you certainly didn't disappoint. You killed a bunch of people. I spent years in therapy, but the end point remains the same. I am the smartest guy in the world, and you've just helped me murder the president. He pauses, smiling sadly. I love you, Daryl, and I'm sorry for using you for my own ends. I thought I could change history, but you helped me realize that history is only history because we've learned something from it. Things change, people change, and the world gets better or worse. The point is life is beautiful, short, and worth every damn second. So, you do realize all of the Saw's twists revolve around the victims not having guns, right? Or, B, give him a hug and accept your fate. So it seems that Tony has created some sort of like
Saw universe.
Is some sort
And
of
we were a
universe.
pawn the whole time, just doing his bidding
Yeah.
unknowingly. So what's the first option?
You do realize that all the Saw twists revolve around the victims not having guns, right? Or give him a hug and accept your fate.
Should we just do the first one?
Yes.
I don't really know what it means,
I
but
think
let's
that
just
means
do it.
that Lewinsky's got a gun,
Yeah.
Oh.
so you can pick up that gun.
Let's do it, yeah. Do the
Pick up
first
the
one.
gun?
Yeah. Let's go out guns blazing.
You pick it out of Lewinsky's soft robot hands and fire repeatedly into Tony's thinks he's so smart brain. Too bad that being smart means a gun can still kill you, you say to his lifeless corpse.
I thought we killed him initially.
We killed him twice.
It's master dead. Lewinsky looks to you for guidance. Instructions, leader. Monica, take the president's skin and become the president. It salutes you, donning the new flesh costume. You mourn silently for President Clinton and wish,
not your brother.
and wish things could have been better. You'll make a cool monument to him after you're the leader of the free world. Your new android quickly appoints you the position of culture czar, and you research the McCarthy era but apply it to the 90s principles and TV. The world discovers that it likes laugh tracks, Tim Allen, and blonde twins more than reality TV, and you are summarily elected to be the world's next president. Without America's growing culture to co-opt, the world falls to petty wars while new metal destroys DJ Tiesto with powerful chords that sounds like you're in a movie. You eventually control everything, everyone, and your new favorite TV film, stars from the 90s, come to your house for a huge party. The 90s are now and forever. Rank, no one has to know that Kramer is a racist. The end.
So that was our rank.
So you made it through to the end. I think that was 3 lives you went through? 4?
Yeah, 4. And we somehow
4.
murdered our brother twice in the process.
I mean, we were told that Tony was basically the bad guy in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as the story goes.
Yeah.
He did a lot of good, though, we'll say that.
He did do that, yes.
He said like disease, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Well done.
And what have you guys done? You killed him twice.
We reminisced on
we were
WWE.
the real disease. He couldn't find
Yeah,
a cure
it's
for
true.
us.
Yeah.
But at least now the 90s are forever, boys.
Yeah, exactly.
right.
Hey.
So congratulations. That
Hooray.
was Back to the 90s.
Thank you so much for hosting
Thank you,
it.
Tom, for
Awesome.
finding that and hosting it.
No, I enjoy these things all the time. I'd love to be able to sit one day, but you know what? I'm happy being story leader.
Maybe one day I'll find one for you.
That's not going to happen.
Okay.
I've sourced the internet. They're hard to find. But, guys, guess what? That is actually all the time we have. It's going to be a bit of a longer episode this week.
Yep.
But we figure it's the end of the year. We're going to have a couple of weeks off. You guys can maybe, have a bit. You can do this in a 2-parter if you want.
Yeah, do it in 2-part if you want.
But do we
We're
want
telling you this at the end, though. So,
Yeah, exactly.
If you did a 2-parter, good for you for the initiative.
do whatever you want to do. I feel like I've talked a lot right now. Do you guys have anything to say? For the end of 2019.
For the end of 2019, I just want to... It's been a great year,
It has.
working with you guys. So, yeah, it's
been
been
very
really good. Thank you for everyone for listening too.
That's been very great. Damon, what do you got to say?
Yeah, I want to echo Marcus's sentiments and just thank everybody for listening.
Yep.
Everybody who wrote in, just engaging with the show and making it better than it already is. And of course, as a little Chrissy tradition, I've got you guys a little sweet.
Hey, I love these traditions.
last time
Gingerbread from his butthole.
No, I haven't seen these in a long time, so I've got you a Yowie.
Oh my
Edge.
god, I got boof.
How perfect. This is very 90s. I got Craig.
Yes. Fitting that it's 90s.
Craig.
Oh, Craig.
And also,
Always Craig.
in tribute to my little feathery friend.
Yeah.
If you don't know, Yowies come with an animal toy in them inside it.
Yes.
So,
Oh, perfect.
yeah.
Yes.
He's in there. Mine's not shaking. Is mine
Yeah.
melting?
I will say, did I drive those chocolates for 30 minutes in a car with broken aircon? We'll never know. Who's to
it's
say?
still
Oh,
solid.
no. I think my Yowie has not got like a... You know how they have like an imprint of their like face?
Yeah.
It's going to be like the T100. These faces are
Yeah,
going to be
It's going to
melted
be
off.
melted off.
I'm very curious.
But yeah, just to finish up, I want to thank everybody and hope everybody has a great break and has a great holiday season as well.
Yeah, it is a happy time of year, I feel, the holiday season. So we hope you guys have a safe and happy holiday season. We'll be back sometime in January, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Give a couple of weeks off.
When the mood strikes us.
Yeah, we'll have
Yeah.
a bit of a break from each other
Yeah.
because it's, you know, it's a long slog through this year.
It's all right. It's all right with you
No,
guys.
I will say it's probably one of the most fun things I do every week is recording with these boys, and we appreciate everyone out there for listening.
We
Obviously,
really
as
do.
well.
We love, like Damien said, we love it all.
Yeah, it's all fun. But let's finish off with some final plugs. If you want to get in touch, email us at tqhpodcast@gmail.com. Say hi to us over the break. We'll happily read your emails, obviously, while you're gone, while we're gone.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can head to Twitter or Facebook, TQH Podcast. You can find us there. Head over to Spotify. Listen to us there. Otherwise, iTunes, where you can rate, subscribe, leave a review. 5 stars would be great if you think we've deserved it. But unfortunately, that is all the time we have for 2019, everybody. Thank you to everybody out there for listening. Thank you, of course, to Marcus.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you to Damien.
Thanks, guys.
And as we end every episode,
Stay curious.